Welcome back to TheBlueShifting and welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. It's been a little while. I had some drama going on, and when this comes out, I'm probably really freakishly busy because I usually am. But things are going good. Things are going very well. Last time we have settled down after the Madarame business. The next day we're going to go to the broadcast thing, the kind of like scope career day, but none of us actually signed up for something that's like career based. Well, it's on the potentially want to get into entertainment. But the rest of us are just going with her because, you know, we're hanging out, typical high school. I have an evening tonight where I can do some stuff, which I don't know if there's any specific stuff. Yeah, we had that the interaction, like, gymnastics training with Kasumi, which was really fun. Oh, I want to see Shiho. Did I answer this? Oh. I felt bad because I wanted to talk to her about that, but I didn't because I had something else come up. Anyway, so there's a couple big things on the docket that we've got. If I remember correctly, number one, we're going to have to do whatever that is tomorrow. Number two, I need to go to Mementos if possible, which, probably means it's going to be a long recording session, which might mean that this is a short video because Mementos takes a long time and I cut it out. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how this goes. But regardless of that, I think I have an evening tonight where I could do some fun stuff. So let's just figure out how I'm going to spend my time and who I'm going to spend it with. I'm thinking I might try and spend it with Sojiro. Or, there was some stuff. Oh, no, I already did that. I went here at night. Yeah, that's one of the Mementos people I had to go find there. So we should be good for that. So who is it that I would be seeing here? Oh, fetch, I forgot to look at the map. Well, that was a bit of a waste, because it's not going to be here. It might just be, what's his name? The Airsoft guy, who I still can't talk to because my guts isn't very strong. I could try and work on my guts, but I feel like I'd rather boost with Sojiro because I think that could be better in the long term. Yeah, because I haven't talked to him in a while. So we're gonna go and see if we can chat with him, boost him up a little bit. Or I could try the payphone. I don't have the guts for it. Staunch. That's just gonna be a challenge.
You got time right now?
Don't think my bond will deepen just yet. I think we're gonna help him out.
All right then.
Put your stuff down, grab an apron. Don't forget to wash your hands. Good advice, good advice. Sojiro's guidance is extremely precise. I did just as he told me. Maybe there's a way to make sure Sojiro has a good time. Oh, that's right, I have something Sojiro might like. Fetch. Considering Sojiro, I feel like he may appreciate something useful to him. I'm glad he gives us a... Okay. Well, I don't want to mess this up, and I can't remember because I did look it up last time. There's my Royal. Sojiro. Gifts. I'm sure I got something for him that he'll like. I hate to check the guide all the time, but you only get gifts like once, and like you want to make sure you give him good stuff. Okay, so I think he likes the fountain pen. I think that'll be a good one. Let's do it. Huh? For me? Wow, this is pretty impressive. Classy stuff like this can be awfully handy sometimes. Thanks. I'll make sure to use this well. Sweet. Oh, look at that chunk. I feel like I really captured Sojiro's heart. I feel like my bond with Sojiro will grow stronger soon. Excellent. Just what I wanted. Gonna make sure to spend a lot of my money on gifts because I need, if I'm going to be able to even have a hope to hit 10 ranks of like confidants by the end of the game with everybody, I'm gonna need to blast them with stuff. That's why I looked it up.
To help make TV shows.
I need to make sure I get it as much as I can. I can't waste opportunities here.
I'm sure you know about commercial breaks. Well, those are actually sponsor-related product placements.
I mean, it seems so basic, but these are high schoolers. Maybe they don't know.
To sum things up, ratings are vitally important for a station's production funding, and...
Huh. This is interesting.
Huh? Oh, then you'd better keep listening, man.
I mean, it's really practical.
For example, Soap opera reruns are shown in the day, whereas alluring newswomen are broadcast at night. Thus, the scheduling department is where we decide what time we broadcast which program.
Or you could just do YouTube, where you could watch the content freely whenever you desire. Just get a subscription notification most of the time.
I suppose you could say it's the place where the scheduling is determined.
That's pretty basic.
Could this get any more obvious?
Oh, right. You're right.
So sleepy.
So, the best parts are taken from the footage in order to cut down the program to the desired length. The place where this filmed footage is edited would be the editing room.
Hey, how much longer does this go?
I swear, I'm not gonna last.
Hold on.
What's going on? I can't stand all this noise.
Hey, asshole!
Oh,
My apologies. I'll have them leave right away. Now then, it's time for a bit of hands-on experience.
Damn it! Who does that jerk think he is?
Hey there. You want to be on TV?
oh yeah, he's like, ooh, you look cute.
Huh?
You've got a slammin' bod after all.
Ugh.
I'm on a school trip.
Just give me a call if you're interested. I'd greatly welcome a message from you, day or night.
Sleaze.
Yeah.
Greatly welcome my ass. It's obvious what he's after. Do these rotten adults care about anything other than looks? I'll yank their stupid hearts out, damn it.
Will you quiet down? You're supposed to be acting like good students today.
I understand you're bored, but please don't cause any trouble, okay?
Sure, Miss Maid.
Well then, let's have you see what it's like to be an AC. Oh, that stands for assistant camera.
Okay, so literally, this guy can't do jack. He's like, oh, you want to be on TV? He's like, he holds a camera. He directs a camera. He doesn't involve in programming.
When we're moving cameras, we need people who can keep the cables from getting tangled up. The blonde will do. He seems like he's got energy to spare anyway. Guy next to him, you can come too if you're feeling lonely. Come on, hurry up and grab the cables.
Damn it. This sucks.
Hey,
Ah, what a pain in the ass!
you know, that could be a fun job, but if you're not passionate about it, yeah, it would suck. It's grunt
totally
work.
killing my vibe.
We fought valiantly against the lung cables. God damn, we're here all day.
I'm so pissed off! Aren't we supposed to be guests? Why the hell do we have to be doing manual labor? This is bullshit! Going to the bathroom didn't even make me feel better.
Why would that make you feel better?
Quiet down, will you? I get how you feel, though. That sucked for the both of us.
Oh, we gotta do more of this tomorrow, too?
No flaking out, Ryuji.
I know. I gotta be a good boy, right? Being Phantom Thieves ain't easy.
And that reminds me, we get to go home straight from here today. We don't spend much time in this area, so why don't we relax and check out some shops beforehand?
Oh, I know a place. I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here.
Pancakes? You don't say.
It looked delicious. What was that?
Oh, you mean Dometown? The round part is a baseball stadium, then along the outside, they've got an amusement park.
It's right in the middle of a business area, but they have some pretty hardcore rides there, too.
All right, let's go. I'll show you just how courageous I am.
Going on a scary ride doesn't really prove any kind of courage.
I'd like cats can get on anyways.
Really?
Really? You might be able to sneak in if you stay in the bag, but you'd totally puke if you did that.
Aw.
But, let's just go to Dometown. I'm really feeling it now.
Me too. My stomach's ready for roller coasters.
I'd love to go on a roller coaster.
Pass on the puke rides.
I was really sad because so last year I went to an amusement park, but I was too big to ride on a roller coaster. which sucked. It was a handy motivator because I was at that time making changes in my life. Now I am ready, and my plan was to go back to that amusement park this summer so I could actually enjoy myself. But then the pandemic hit, so not doing that this year. But that's okay. I can do it next year because I'm gonna be still doing this next year.
Excuse me. I couldn't help but notice your uniforms. Are you students of Shujin Academy?
Right, he...
Yeah, what do you want? I happened to be passing by, so it seemed polite to greet you. We'll be filming together, after all. Where are my manners? My name is Goro Akechi.
By the way, I didn't notice this the first time. He's got an A on his briefcase, likely for Akechi. What a nerd. To be fair, he has got some pretty great credentials being able to actually work with the police. How he managed that, besides the fact that Shoto was a part of it, I don't know. But it does seem really, like, he tries to come off as, like, humble, but he has that. Like, there's a dead giveaway of, like, the fact that he's super haughty.
Akechi?
Filming? What, you a celebrity? Only to the extent of appearing on TV a couple of times.
Oh,
My apologies. I truly was just passing by. I must be going. There's a briefing for tomorrow's recording that I have to attend. So you're going to go have cake now? I missed lunch today, so I'm quite hungry myself. Huh? Cake? What are you talking about? Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Yeah, here's the thing. Like, how long was he listening in on them? Because, like, he acts like, okay, we're gonna move on from this. It's just like how much did he hear here is like the question. I'm not gonna be super forward about everything.
No matter. Well, see you tomorrow.
I completely missed the relevance of this scene when it first happened.
That guy's gotta be some kind of startup entertainer or something. He's never gonna get popular with that kind of hair, though.
you don't get it.
It's fine. We'll see him again tomorrow anyways. Come on, let's get to Dometown.
All right. All right, entertainment hub built around a stadium, home to many universities. Enjoy arcade, spa, theme parks, and more. You'll become a dating expert. Ooh.
All right.
Sweet. You can invite people there who might, that may like it to hang out with you.
Hey, can we skip the vomit machines and get cake instead?
Yeah, it's really subtle, but it's really well done there.
I feel like I'm gonna puke. Oh, for real? My stomach's churning.
Oh boy.
This is why I spoke against it.
Dude, it's not fair. Using your cathood as an excuse. Only at times like this.
I love roller coasters. They're the best. I have yet to meet a roller coaster that actually made me feel ill, but like they make you feel funky, but never that bad. Like, I didn't know I love it though. Like, I will admit there are some of the rides I've gotten off with my legs shaking.
Anyway, are you guys feeling hungry? How about some pancakes?
Let's go home. We have another full day ahead of us tomorrow. Well then.
They gotta film us at the TV station tomorrow, right? We'll try not to stand out too much. That's your usual thing. Yeah, sounds good. All right, well, we got another evening where we can do some stuff. Let's see, what shall we do? Or is this one of those nights where I can't leave? I can leave. Okay. I forget, like, I got so used to, like, not being able to leave. What are you guys chatting about, huh? My parents won't let me watch TV anymore, too. I'm allowed to watch this news. Yeah, I can only watch the news, too. Wonder what else is going to do to make us study harder. It's so boring! You know, I turn the TV on, all they show some old guy crying like a baby. Oh, I made my teacher laugh when I pretended to cry like that old guy. I hope I get extra credit. Dang, if you get extra credit for making a teacher laugh like that, that'd be awesome. Oh, it's saying I can... Oh, I think it's just showing me where somebody is. Not whether or not I can actually do something with them. Maybe? I don't know. do? I really probably should just boost my skills as much as possible. I could go to a movie theater. That might be good. Maybe I go to the movie theater. I read something else here. Oh, not yet. Okay. I also should probably check to make sure I can buy some more books or not. Because this is new stuff.
What can I get you?
Yeah, see? Alright, got all the books. Mishima, now we're good. Nope, we don't have a date with the girls. I might go do the burger if I haven't already seen, if it's a movie that I've already seen. But the movies always do decent.
Oh.
The Cake Night Rises, will I see it again?
Well.
Nah. See, I've already done that
What's
one.
up?
Num. Alright, well, let's get the guts up. Because guts is kind of holding us back on a lot of things. Alright, let's do it. Take the challenge. It's only 500 yen. Alright. Let's see what we can do with this monster right now. Okay, what is it this time? So I think we upgraded since last time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming back with the Big Bang Challenge. As you have moved up in the ranks of second mate, this is your next foe. Oh, it's still terrifying. Holy crap, it's humongous! This is the Gravity Burger. A burger so large it almost has its own gravitational field. Once again, this will be no easy feat to overcome. But should you conquer this challenge, you will be rewarded with an extravagant prize. So, this is the one that comes with the prize too. Do your best, Pro Tag.
Now then.
Well then, it's time to get the 30-minute Big Bang Challenge started. Ready? Go! Go! Munch. No earthly way. Looks like there's a whole head of lettuce in here. The burger's already cold.
Now then.
Don't get too hasty. Just work it at your own pace. You'll do it. Come on. Nope.
Oh, man.
God, didn't work out. You had a ton of energy at the start, though. Guess it'll take quite a bit more courage to tackle this challenge. Alright, it'll be difficult to finish this whole thing at my current guts, knowledge, and proficiency. Pretty much, get good, scrub. I admire your enthusiasm in the face of adversity, though. It's nice it gives me 2 nuggets. That's good. So I need to work on proficiency and everything. Dang. Oh, I got a lot of work to do. Alright. Let's do this.
Mr. Akechi's coming on.
All the young girls scream and swoon.
Oh, he's so cool.
Ain't that the guy from yesterday?
Cutting back from commercial. 7, 6, 5 seconds till start. 4, 3.
And now, on to the hottest meet and greet segment of our show. After his last appearance was so well received, we decided to bring back this fine gentleman today. It's the high school detective, Goro Akechi.
Hello there.
Thank you for taking the time to join us today, Akechi-kun. Your popularity is stunning.
Oh, gosh.
Even I found it to be quite a surprise. It is a bit embarrassing, though.
Moving along, we've been told there's a case on your mind right now. Care to share, Detective?
Oh, is there?
Ah, yes. That would be the scandal involving the master artist Madarame.
There it is! All of this Phantom Thief excitement has caught your attention too, Akechi-kun. Allow me to be blunt for just a second. What do you think of these justice-oriented Phantom Thieves?
If they truly are heroes of justice, I sincerely hope they exist.
Oh, so you don't deny the possibility that they're real?
I may not seem like it, but I sometimes wish that Santa Claus actually existed. Although, if he did, I'd have to arrest him for breaking and entering.
It's so dry. That feels like prepared.
But hypothetically speaking, if these Phantom Thieves are real, I believe they should be tried in a court of law.
That's quite the statement. Are they committing crimes? Some people even say that the thieves are actually helping their victims abandon their evil ways.
What the artist Madarame did truly was an unforgivable crime. However, they're taking the law into their own hands by judging him. It is far from justice. More importantly, you should never forcefully change a person's heart.
You have a point. These people are calling themselves the Phantom Thieves, after all. Amazing as always, Akechi-kun. I could listen to you for days. You have the most radiant charisma.
It does bring up a lot of moral dilemmas, though, if you really think about it. Like, is this against the free will of the person? Because you can argue both sides very easily. You can argue that the fact that they go back to change their heart helps people have a reconciliation and truly see that the twisted desires that they have for what they are, and that's why they confess. You know, but again, there's two aspects to that that's a little crushing. It's the fact that you forcefully make them confront this. Now, you could argue that a psychological counselor can also do the same thing. They help you kind of face your demons and understand like the reality of the troubles that are plaguing you, because whenever you have a mental instability, it usually comes from a source of like mental there's a lot of times it's chemical imbalances, and that superimposes a belief that isn't a reality. Like, you have a view of the world that is not backed up by facts or, you know, like, or just anything real, but you believe it so intently you base decisions on these impossible or unreliable, like, chemical imbalances. And a psychologist kind of helps reach in there and pull out the truth for you and help you see. Like, does it always work? No. And sometimes you need medication to help too, but that's more the chemical imbalance portion of it. But there's still a kind of a coming to terms that's involved in dealing with any type of mental strain, whether it be like a clinical, diagnosable condition, or simply just kind of wrestling with things that have happened, such as severe stress or confusion, lack of sense of direction or purpose, abandonment issues, and then straight up to things like PTSD, depression. Again, that's adding the chemical, like the strong chemical imbalance that often can require medication to help. But there's still that level of like helping people come to terms with what they're facing and understanding what it is, how it works, and why they need help. So in a way, you could see us as aggressive psychologists, but the problem is that most people who are seeing a psychologist are doing it willingly. The only exception are people who are at so much of danger to themselves that they just need emergency help. Possibly a good example that would be a rehab center. But even then, rehab centers, you have to check yourself in. They can't force you to go into rehab. That starts feeling more like brainwashing than anything else. So that brings up the question. What the Phantom Thieves do is forcefully entering someone's cognition and force them to confront their twisted desires for what they are. So, is that psychological conditioning or brainwashing? Because if it's brainwashing, Akechi has a point here. And I am not entirely sure it's not brainwashing. We force them to accept a reality that we can see. Granted, it is reality. You know, we don't like set the terms of what they accept and what they perceive, but we dictate the timing and we force them to confront it. It's a great thing to have to go through, especially when you're in the wrong. But do they have a right to do that? That's the question.
I have to say, though, I would be embarrassed if it turns out these Phantom Thieves don't exist. If that were the case, I'd summarize it into a report as a school project.
Now then, let's try asking some students the same age as Akechi-kun about the Phantom Thieves. First, please press your button now if you think the Phantom Thieves exist.
Of course they do.
About 30% or so. What are your thoughts, Akechi-kun?
I'm a bit surprised. That's higher than I was expecting. I'd love to hear some more detailed opinions on the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Cameras aren't following her.
All right,
Oh, fetch.
let's try asking this student here. Hypothetically speaking, what are your thoughts on these Phantom Thieves if they were real?
They're necessary.
Ah, I wasn't expecting that.
This completely goes against the opinion you had about them being tried by law, Akechi-kun.
Indeed. It's rather intriguing to hear such a strong acknowledgement. In that case, there's one more question I'd like to ask. If someone close to you, for example, your friend next to you, if his heart suddenly changed, wouldn't you think it was the work of the Phantom Thieves?
What would you think?
Ah, throwing the question back at me. Well, this is my opinion on the topic. Whether the thieves' actions are good or not, I feel there is a more important issue at hand.
What do you mean?
The matter of how they change people's hearts.
So I think the original question was meant to throw shade at the prospects. The idea being like, so if the Phantom Thieves can be blamed for anything that seems incongruent with natural order, does that leave us much room to believe that there's like free will involved? Or could this start casting shadow on all decisions made by people that seem a little contrary to what they've been typically doing?
If they honestly possess that ability, it could be used for more than extracting confessions. It could be that what seem to be ordinary crimes are actually being perpetrated by these methods.
You know, you're absolutely right.
Oh, please don't misunderstand. This is all purely hypothetical. It is only if people who can use such a power truly exist. Either way, though, this cannot be ignored. The existence of the Phantom Thieves would be nothing but a threat to our everyday lives. To be honest, I'm already working alongside the police to help sort out this matter.
It kinda seemed like what he was saying might be right.
He made it sound like we're the baddies. I don't like it.
That stuff about the police, do you think it's for real?
He can say whatever he wants. The justice of it all is something we can decide for ourselves.
But here's the thing, like the Phantom Thieves name is apt. Like maybe we feel good, but like we're essentially the definition of chaotic good, because we see needs and we're trying to like help make people's lives better, and it's true. But we are absolutely circumventing justice. We're vigilanting, and the thing is, it's a slippery slope. If the Phantom Thieves were to continue for years, as we get older, especially, kind of a thing. What if one of us decides to go free range on somebody who we feel is a bad person but hasn't yet committed crimes, but we want to head him off at the pass, you know? That starts going into fetch, what's it called? It's been a long time since I've seen the movie. There's a movie about psychics that can predict crimes before they happen, and so they arrest people before they commit crimes and have reduced crime to like 0. But like it calls into question, Minority Report, I think that's what it was. It kind of goes into that same vibe of like, can you actually punish people for crimes they haven't committed? Should you?
Oh, sorry, I gotta go take a leak. Can you guys wait here? I'll be right back.
So crude.
Oh my god. I'm gonna keep going, okay?
See ya.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, it's you too, Pancake Boy.
I'm glad I found you. I wanted to thank you in person. To paraphrase Hegel, advancement cannot occur without both thesis and antithesis.
Yeah.
My apologies. What I mean is that our discussion was quite meaningful. Few people around me are so willing to speak their minds as freely as you did earlier. Adults are only interested in using the young. While they simply do as the adults say. There are too many irresponsible people in these modern times. I can understand why you'd support the Phantom Thieves. It's possible that this group is just as you believe, and they are truly acting with good intentions. Since they have special talents, I assume their hearts must be burning with a sense of justice and duty. But that justice is merely a facade, concealing their lack of true strength. That's why I believe if a truly powerful opponent were to corner them, they would flee without a second thought.
They wouldn't run.
Oh, you really are intriguing. I bet you'd make for a worthwhile debate partner on the subject.
Ugh, he's so slimy.
If it's all right with you, would you continue sharing your thoughts with me?
That's fine by me.
Thank you. That's great news. I sense something in you that's quite different from other people. I guess you can call it my detective's intuition. Kidding, of course.
Seems that Detective Akechi's taking a liking to me. Right.
I can't believe you evaded the police's network until today. The only logical explanation is that someone in the police has ties to the Phantom Thieves.
She's right, but I love the like. It's kind of a, it's an interesting jump she's making here.
Explain yourself.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the justice persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Yes. Yes. Justice.
All right. Ah, yes. We should exchange contact info.
Mm-hmm.
And registered. Well, I hope to see you again sometime.
Yeah, you too. Pancake boy.
The detective's intuition, huh? We shouldn't underestimate that. On the other hand, there's an awful lot we could learn from him. If he contacts you, try hanging out with him.
Right.
Sorry for taking so long. Wait, was that Akechi? I can't stand that high and mighty attitude. Just breathing the same air as it makes me sick.
I'm sure it
Come on,
does.
let's go.
Yeah. Odd. Evening. What a boring field trip. We didn't even find any worthwhile targets. Bleep, bleep, bleep. That Akechi bee, thinking about what he said, just pisses me off again. He clearly tried discrediting everything we were doing. And he just had to say it on live TV too. Don't be sour. There are, without a doubt, people who have saved. Those people could not have been saved if not for the heroics of the Phantom Thieves. I am living proof of that. Ah, what a nice thing to say. Still, what was Akechi-kun say? Is what Akechi-kun said actually wrong? I feel like he had a point. Why, you gotta bring that up now? I mean, is it really okay to be doing this to people just because they're criminals? Doesn't it seem a little selfish? We are Phantom Thieves, I doubt everyone will forgive us for what we did to Madarame. Yet, I still decided that it was a necessary act. Kamoshida too. We weren't gonna do crap to him through any other normal method. That's true, but what do you think, Protac? Are we being selfish? We kind of are. Like, I really can't deny it. Like, I really want to deny it, but I can't. I mean, the whole point of this is that we're discovering that they're criminals. We can't find enough evidence to really convict them, but enough to know for sure that we're right. And normally, you'd try and prove it to the police somehow. But instead, we're taking it into our own hands. We're just saying we're the ones that have decided we can be jury and executioner. That's selfish, inherently. This is tough. I believe our best path forward is sticking to our justice, not that of the law. Shouldn't that be enough? And with the unanimous decision rule in place, I doubt we'll lose our way. Yeah, you're right. Sorry for bringing that up. And don't worry, I'm not thinking about quitting the Phantom Thieves or anything. Just you watch, Akechi. Someday you're gonna totally see who was right. Okay, let's stop talking about this for now.
That Detective Akechi seems to have a lot of influence on the media. It'd be dangerous to get too close to him, but he may actually prove useful in some situations.
Agreed. Now what? God, I'm furious. You heard what Akechi said on Inist? How dare he declare the Phantom Thieves criminals? As administrator of the Phantom aficionado website, I can't say quiet about this. I'm gonna show Akechi how people online really feel. I'll change up the survey question tomorrow morning. Justice is with the Phantom Thieves. Keep on doing what you do best.
Why is he, of all people, getting angry about this?
Because he's freaking the worst.
Anyway, he means the survey on the fan site, right? I guess we should look forward to it.
Alright, now what to do? No crossword.
There's nothing inside. Will it always be burning?
I'd love to work with the doctor, but I'm pretty sure she's not in right now.
For me to pray. I'm a sharpshooter.
Yeah, I don't think there's anybody to talk to right now, so it's just more buffing. Sunny. Okay. We could watch a movie, I suppose. Yeah, we should probably do that. Let's see what the movie we got is and how far we are in it. Because those movies did us a good amount of stuff. Oh, let's check the plant.
Hey!
Yeah, let's give it nutrients. Basic care and good care.
Oh!
Excellent! I love the free ones too, like it doesn't take any time.
Yes!
Excellent, hey.
Oh!
Wait, Wrath? Okay, yeah, we'll watch this one. Get some kindness.
Your wife. You were very close to her. You are very close to her. Even now.
This can't be. She's... What are you saying?
A strange story about a woman who can speak with the spirits of the deceased.
Hey!
I wonder if that woman would join the Phantom Thieves. She'd be useful, don't you think? What a woman, devoted to the spirits of the dead like that. Maybe you learned a thing or two about kindness from watching this drama. Yeah.
Well then.
Looks like it's starting to get late. Let's head to bed soon, okay? Yes, sir. Boom, bow, bow. Were you watching the broadcast? So the Phantom Thieves were the bad guys. I guess that now that you mention it, I felt that way the whole time. It's just brainwashing, isn't it? It's really self-centered. Ooh, yeah, probably. So yeah, the brainwashing kind of is ultimately what we're doing if you think about it. Are the Phantom Thieves just? Did you catch up any of that student detective on television yesterday?
The Phantom Thieves are super lame.
Ah, the one on the show. It was simply dreadful. How can anyone seriously suggest supernatural beings are stealing people's hearts? That child is a phony. There's simply no way the Phantom Thieves exist. Unfortunately, my precious children all think they're real, and worse, that this detective is amazing. Children are far too impressionable to see such vulgar content on TV. Vulgar? He was chatting to people about a real thing. Vulgar? I have heard, and like, Abroad in Japan did a great cover about like Japanese TV apparently being very much a like idolized space. I imagine Japanese TV would not be very appealing for me. It sounds like it would just be feeling super, super fake. Plus, I couldn't understand what they were saying anyway, so it doesn't matter. Looks like people still don't think we're real.
I'm so pumped!
I can't believe you're on TV yesterday with Akechi-kun. It seemed like a dream come true. I can't believe a high schooler moonlights as a detective. He's like just like Detective Prince. He's smart and handsome. He's almost too perfect.
Too cool!
We had front row seats. I could practically reach out and touch Akechi-kun. I was so nervous. He was really working that uniform, but something seemed like a snob. He's so natural at public speaking. I hear he's an orphan who grew up poor. It's part of what makes him so amazing. He wants his last high school memory to be catching the Phantom Thieves. This isn't a game to him.
Says who?
See, I heard his dad's some kind of big financial conglomerate. I will say, I love that he hates the media. Makes me believe that he doesn't do this for the fame. People say he's good, so that makes him enemies of the police. So he's made some enemies in the police force. Oh yeah, apparently yesterday's interview was so popular, they're going to air it again tonight. Troubling.
Man, that detective from yesterday really pissed me off. Was some kind of threat? Let's see him do it then. If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
Shut your face.
Ow!
Thank you, An.
You're being way too loud.
Who cares? Everybody's talking about this stuff anyway. It'd just be more suspicious if we were whispering. Hey, you really just gonna keep eating and eating and eating those things all by yourself? Give me some!
Sorry, just ate the last one.
You guys are too laid back. The police are getting involved now, you know.
Yeah.
So you think it's true? We'll be okay if we keep doing this, right?
He's playing with fire.
We can't let the cops scare us out of being Phantom Thieves.
But what about that weird guy from Madarame's palace? Isn't there a lot we don't know?
The hell?
You three seem to be having so much fun. I'm a little jealous.
It's also really creepy, Makoto. I forgot that she did that. That's like really weird.
Are you snooping on us again? We said before, we don't know nothing.
Why do you think I'm here to question you?
She's, sorry, my phone.
Could it be that you're hiding something?
Ryuji, why?
My ears are always open to the troubles of my peers, you know.
You're really that hungry for a good letter of recommendation? Of course you are. Nobody would take on your annoying job if they weren't.
Ooh, An really doesn't like her.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're student council president, right? Wouldn't you have known about Kamoshida?
Of course not. He honestly was a good teacher until that day.
No, he was doing that long before he got caught.
Oh, but you always take the teacher's side. That's what a good council president does, right?
Then how about you? What did you do for your friend? You were much closer to her than I was. So how did you help?
Okay. Both of you. An's definitely more in the right here, but fetch, man.
There wasn't any way to help. By myself, I couldn't do anything for her.
There's no need to shout.
If those Phantom Thieves are out there helping people, I'd root for them, no questions asked. I gotta be more dependable than some people I know.
Ooh.
Just make sure you show up to your classes, all right?
That's what hurts, though. We know it hit her right to the heart. We weren't pulling punches, but man, she kind of deserved it.
You know what I asked earlier? About whether we'll be okay if we keep this up? I take it back.
She came kicking in. She should have been expecting that.
I'd be ashamed to let it end now.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. It's about time we find our next target, too.
Only I could.
Comments are coming in at an alarming rate. However, negative ones seem to be more prominent. A criminal group with unknown goals that does whatever it wants in the name of justice. Huh.
It's probably because of Akechi. TV's got some crazy sway.
He's free to deny our actions, but being cursed by his influence is another thing entirely.
Ooh, look at this cancel culture. Kind of forgot that in Framework it actually really is that.
Just when we were starting to get people to believe in us, too.
All we gotta do is take down another hotshot, yeah?
Well, do you have any ideas who this next hotshot could be?
I ain't got a thing yet. Damn it, this is really irritating. By the way, what's up with that luggage?
Oh, I decided to leave the school dorms. We're not only filthy, but too noisy as well. No true art could come from such a place.
So where are you going?
What are you gonna do then? You can't go back to that shack, right?
I was planning on staying at Takamaki-san's, An's house.
What? What?
I've even prepared a thank you gift. I hope it's to your parents' liking.
Oh my gosh, he literally thought that was an offer.
What? There's no way that's gonna happen.
Impossible.
You're the impossible one.
But I spent everything I had on these delectable Japanese sweets.
That's not the issue here. Seriously, though, what are we gonna do about him?
He is an artist in the truest sense that he has no idea how to function in reality. just sleep here. And then manga cafe, that's a little better. What about Ryuji's place?
It's way too small. Plus, my mom would never agree to it.
Well, seeing as Yusuke is an important member of our team, I'll lend a hand.
I guess I was about to say, what about Mementos? But you know what, Mementos, first of all, would probably be really draining on the heart and soul. And secondly, it doesn't seem like a safe place to sleep.
Come stay at our place. It's dirty, but at least you'll have somewhere to sleep.
Why are you the one calling the shots?
Don't you two live in a cafe? I've been wondering about that for a while.
Yeah, you guys should come visit.
Yonken's not too far, is it?
Nope. And the cafe's only a minute walk from the station.
How about we go there now? We can have a party to celebrate Madarame's change of heart.
Sounds good.
Oh, good idea. We can make it a welcome party for Yusuke, too.
All right, it's decided.
I have no idea how Sojiro is going to react to this. He'll be cool with the friends, but Yusuke...
Sorry to cause you trouble. By the way, I prefer sleeping on a futon.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, because like everybody
It'll
does.
be up to you to convince the chief.
Oh my god, I love how you just blatantly throw me under the bus like that. Yeah. You did this to me.
What a nice smell.
This place looks so outdated. I can't say I hate it, though.
People refer to that as retro.
Who are they?
Hello.
A girl, too?
This guy has really helped us a lot lately.
I bet you're the ones doing all the helping.
No, really, he's been great.
Huh. Sit down. This round will be on the house.
Oh, yeah, Sojiro.
You're helping, though.
Yes, sir.
Wow, it's delicious.
Indeed. There's great depth to its acidity.
Oh yeah, I remember now. I think I've seen LeBlanc mentioned in a magazine before.
That was a long time ago.
For real? Oh, give me a taste. Ah!
I agree, Yuji. I'm not a coffee man.
Ah! It's so bitter. This has got to be cruel and unusual punishment.
I didn't drink coffee when I was a kid either. These are your friends, yeah? Go on and take them up to your room. No need to stay down here.
Ooh, I want to see.
It's nothing special.
It's only an attic.
Oh man, that bitter taste just won't leave my mouth.
Thank you very much for the drink.
Up these stairs. Oh, and thanks for the soda.
So you're,
On Takamaki.
Anchan, huh? That's a nice name. You got a boyfriend?
Nope, never have either.
Hey, you gotta get up here. This place is freaking insane.
Go on.
Oh, right. Thank you for the coffee. Sheesh, they had to leave the Mona bag down here.
Sweet girl.
She is. I like An. I've never thought
What
she
do you
would be
think of
like
this
the
room?
person I find the most
I don't know where to
appealing of
begin.
like the romance partners, but she's definitely awesome like as a person. Just solid, almost like country grown. It's funny because like she's so much like she's traveled around the world and she's lived in Tokyo like most of her like young adult life, but she definitely seems like she could be someone from the backcountry who's just, you know, just almost too wholesome.
It seems quite ordinary to me.
What were you
real?
expecting?
Oh,
See? Ain't this crazy?
it's cleaner than I thought it would be.
What?
Well, sit wherever you'd like.
We're all over the news. Even those who previously believed in us have been influenced by the comments made on TV.
That happens.
This is all that effing Akechi's fault.
Keep it down. We don't want anyone hearing us.
At this rate, we're just going to worry everyone instead of give them courage.
We need to find a way to make our rightfulness known to society.
Agreed.
It's time we think about our next move. You were planning on discussing that today, right?
Yes. First, we need to search for a candidate.
It's not like we're just gonna stumble upon some important target, though.
Oh, little do you know, Yuji, the plot marches on.
You guys don't know anyone, do you?
I don't.
Me neither.
What do you think, leader?
What about Mishima's site?
I've been looking. There hasn't been anything good out there lately, though.
Plus, it's not like anyone ever talks about the big targets on there.
Damn it. Never gonna prove Akechi wrong at this rate.
Chill out, we've had one day.
What the?
Sorry. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday.
Yusuke.
And you spent all your money on that box of sweets?
Dude, how much did you have?
Anyway, we'll just have to sit tight until we can find another target. So...
What?
How about that welcome party?
Yeah.
Someone's excited.
I think I found something. Isn't that a portable stove? Can't we make hot pot on it?
Oh, that sounds awesome.
That sounds great. I've heard that eating hot pot together brings people closer.
I've always wanted to do a hot pot at home. The only hot pot I've ever had, like, we have a Korean barbecue place, but it's like more traditional Korean barbecue mostly. And one of the things they did was a hot pot. It was awesome because they actually have like really fun tables that have an inlaid like stove in the table. So they literally put it out and it's like still bubbling and cooking in front of you, like a hot pot supposed to be. Oh man, so good.
Anything with meat's fine by me.
I only ask that we finish it off with porridge. Extra parsley, of course.
So, what do you say?
We'll finish it with udon.
What?
What my ass? You don't have any cash. Come on, let's go buy ingredients.
Well, I'll need ginkgo nuts, wonton wrappers, and...
We'll take care of the shopping. Could you borrow a pot from downstairs while we're out? We can split the cost later.
Sounds good. It's nice having friends, huh?
Looks like this welcome party is going to turn out quite lively. We should go grab that pot and set up the portable stove, too.
It's pretty dangerous using a portable stove in a wooden house like this. Normally portable stoves are mostly for like outside, right? Or maybe it's an electric one. That Akechi guy seemed pretty influential. Someday we'll have to make him eat those words though. But let's forget about him for now, just have focus on having fun. Come on, we need to prepare. Let's go!
I heard you're all having hot pot for dinner.
Wanna join us?
Don't you know how busy I am? You guys go have fun. Her name was An, right? She's a nice girl.
She is.
She said your friend doesn't have anywhere to go. Asked if I could take him in for a bit. I guess she thought it'd be too pitiful for you to ask, since you're already freeloading. Where did I put that pot? Yeah, try looking around.
Sounds good. It's a cabinet for kitchen supplies. I wonder if there's a suitable pot in here. I found an old earthenware vessel. It should be big enough.
Ah, you found it.
Yeah.
It's almost time for the others to get back from their shopping trip. So I'll leave you be. I'll be down here for a while, though. And just be careful with the fire.
Yeah,
okay?
open fire. Bad idea. Get a fire extinguisher. Just in case. But it does sound like so much fun, doesn't it?
And now, on to the hottest meet and greet segment of our show.
I remember this scene. This scene is the first scene that really made me feel for Makoto.
After his last appearance was so well received, we decided to bring back this fine gentleman today. It's the high school detective, Goro Akechi.
This tastes a bit bland, but I'm relieved. A lot's happened, but it seems your grades haven't dropped.
School's been going fine. I'm more worried about you, sis. Are you tired? You're probably lacking sodium.
Do I seem so?
But hypothetically speaking, if these Phantom Thieves are real, I believe they should be tried in a court of law.
That's quite the statement. Are they committing crimes? Some people even say that the thieves are actually helping their victims abandon their evil ways.
What the artist Madarame did truly was an unforgivable crime. However, they're taking the law into their own hands by judging him. It is far from justice. More importantly, you should never forcefully change a person's heart.
Is it a crime to manipulate someone's heart?
Again, blurry lines, but blurry lines shouldn't be dictated by people who are vigilantes in a true balanced justice system.
Depending on the means, yes. He's absolutely right.
Even if it makes someone admit their evil deeds and helps make them pay for their crimes?
Why the sudden interest?
It's nothing.
Do you believe that these allies of justice exist?
Oh, of course not.
You don't need to think about such unnecessary things.
Zai, she's saying she doesn't. Why are you getting angry?
You understand what I'm trying to say, right?
Study hard and go to a prestigious college.
Moving up in the world is difficult as a woman. Yet you can't do much if you don't have the authority. I'll use every method necessary to make it happen. All you need to do is remain focused on what must be done now for your future's sake.
God, the pressure.
Sorry.
God, I'm less stressed about my life as a parent than Makoto is of their life as a high school student.
Now... Yes? It's fine. Oh, that case.
What must be done? Justice.
If those Phantom Thieves are out there helping people, I'd root for them, no questions asked.
What do I want to do?
Oh, I can't eat another bite.
That was delicious, Lady Ann. I'm sure you'll make a wonderful bride some...
Sorry. I'm gonna have to borrow the sofa.
What are they trying to do?
We haven't finished our meal. What about the porridge? Or even udon?
Just leave it for next time, man.
She's just asleep.
She's asleep already?
It'd be weird if she wasn't tired. We should let her sleep.
By the way, Ryuji, how do you know An?
Huh? Oh, we went to middle school together.
What was Lady Ann like back then?
Not so different from now. Once we got to high school, we ended up in different classes and stopped talking. I don't think she had many friends. I mean, she grew up overseas. Plus, there's her looks. The popular kids hate her, the quiet ones stay away.
I see.
It's a rough combination.
So, what about you two?
I think someone was saying too, like, I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about how, like, going to school in Japan, because they were native Japanese, and they were talking about how it seemed like foreign kids who did study abroad tended to hang out with the other foreign kids, and that the native Japanese students tended to hang out amongst themselves. Like, it just wasn't a great blending opportunity, or at least it wasn't when they were doing it. I hope that's changed, but I could imagine that culturally it would be tough to just go up and try and make friends with somebody who's foreign, especially if they don't know the language very well.
Us?
This is a great opportunity to get to know each other better. You know every detail of my past at this point. It's only fair you tell me every detail of yours.
So you got nothing to lose, huh? Alright, I'll tell you. It's just a normal story about a rotten kid, though.
Oh, bumped the camera, sorry.
My dad left when I was young. Ever since then, it's just been me and my mom. I was actually trying to get a track scholarship so I could make things easier for her. In the end, I just screwed it all up. Turns out I'm a pretty bad son, huh?
Nah, you're a good kid, Ryuji.
Back when I was a first year, my mom got called out to school for me raising my hand at Kamoshida. All the teachers kept hounding her for what I did, but she just stayed quiet through it all. I'll never forget the look she had on her face. On the way home, she apologized to me for being a single mom and all.
So that's what happened. They say at school that everyone is equal, but in reality that's a gross oversimplification.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I understand how you feel.
Well, when it comes to getting labeled, nobody's got it worse than this guy.
Is this about his past?
Now that I think about it, we never have heard the details.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
If you keep this up, then I'll report about the money. Is that fine with you?
I forgot about this.
All I have to say is that you did it on your own, and it's over.
But I just did as I was told.
Who do you think I am?
No!
Hey, make this statement to the cops. This kid suddenly attacked me. Got it? If you even try to say anything else, you know what'll happen to you, right?
Oh, fetch.
Huh? But...
You fell on your own.
Shut up. You're done for. You're gonna learn what happens when you cross me.
Okay.
Excuse me,
15-year-old.
folks. We received a complaint about an argument here. Is something the matter? Oh, it's you, sir.
So what happened? Explain it to the good officer.
That young man suddenly attacked him. He shoved this gentleman to the ground, and this man got injured.
It's as she says. Also, make sure you deal with this so my name isn't mentioned at all. You understand what that means, correct?
Yes, sir. Hey, cuff him. Understood.
So much bullcrap.
Just listening to it pisses me off. God damn it! You got an assault on your record just for that.
The woman sounds quite horrible as well. She stayed quiet this whole time.
That man is just the kind of person whose heart we should steal. Who is he? And where can we find him?
I don't know.
You can't remember, huh? Well, it was at night, and I'm sure you were in shock after getting arrested. I understand all too well the pain of not being able to remember important details of your life.
The victim's personal information is always kept secret. Identifying that man will prove difficult. Besides, the courts already made their ruling, didn't they? Even if we manage to get revenge, his past record won't go away.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I can't stand it. This world is so messed up. The weak are left to fight for themselves while rotten adults get away with whatever they want.
And those in power don't do anything to help the situation.
Dang. It's sad how true this is, though, right? And that's what all these protests have been about, like, about people who, like, are weak and kind of left to fend for themselves, and just like, oh yeah, that misjustice happens, just deal with it kind of thing, you know, that's really the attitude. Like, problems with, like, race and cultural differences, like, when people bring it up, like, a lot of people be like, what are you talking about? It's fine. It's like, no, it's not fine. There's, like, stuff that happens. We just are really good at ignoring it now because just deal with it, you know? Everyone's got the same opportunities in life. It's not the case because there are things like this that can happen. Injustices, people being framed or being so, like, judged based on something like their appearance or where they happen to live or who they happen to be with, that they're assumed guilty and can often be put into really dangerous, frustrating, or illegal situations. Granted, you know, if they're actually committing a crime, they should be punished for said crime. But there's so many people have to deal with so much BS for doing nothing other than just being who they are, regardless of whether or not they have a choice in that matter, which is stupid. And that's the stuff we're trying to see improve. Like, that's what we should be striving to improve every day. And the first step is being able to admit that there are problems and that there are misappropriations of justice, that there are people in power who have odd viewpoints, who get to enforce those viewpoints without much impunity as long as it's kept under the rug and out of sight, like Sojo displays there perfectly. It's a nightmare and it's frustrating. We live in a great society and a great time where freedom is so much more prevalent than it ever has been in history of humanity, but there's still so much more we could do. And it sucks to see the tactics that people use to try and convince everyone that in order to keep the status quo of what they want, that there is no problem. It's just unfortunate. And that money ultimately is what decides things.
Can't we fix this, though? Nobody would even know. We just need to show the world what true justice is. We'll make them come to their senses.
You're right, Yusuke. That's gotta be what our powers are for.
Sounds good to me. The flashier our missions are, the cooler we end up looking.
You've all taught me so much.
What are you guys getting all excited about?
Oh, sorry. Did we wake you up?
Nah, not really. I've been up for a while. Still, this weird feeling came over me while I was listening to you guys. It almost feels like I've known you all forever.
Wow.
Do you think it's because our backgrounds are so similar?
Well, it sure ain't because of anything good.
Similar, huh? I'm the only one who doesn't fit in.
Hmm?
I don't have any past to look back on. No memories.
What do you mean? We could search the whole world and we wouldn't find a bigger misfit than you. And the reason we're going to Mementos is to get your memories back, right?
I'm sure your past will be just as troubled as ours.
No doubt.
We'll see about that.
I actually feel like I've known Morgana for a really long time too. It's so strange. I can't really put it into words.
It is interesting.
Look, I'm helping you guys out for my own sake. Don't get me wrong.
Quit being a tsundere.
If you don't get stronger, investigating Mementos won't be anything but a pipe dream.
That sure was a quick turnaround. 1 second you're depressed, the next you're acting all tough.
All joking aside, let's take this seriously. We should go as far with it as we can. I want to punish those corrupt adults and give courage to people in trouble. Only we can do that.
Ha! You can say that again.
Being a member of the Phantom Thieves will surely help me grow, both as an artist and as a person.
Of course. You're under my tutelage after all. There's nothing we can't accomplish.
Yeah.
Well, I hope we can keep this up. We should be all right with you as our leader.
Aw. Leave it to me.
Whoa, it's this late?
I guess now's a good time to call it for the night.
Oh, that reminds me. The owner said you're free to crash here, Yusuke.
That's very kind of him.
You convinced him, didn't you? You go, Miss Older Dude Charmer.
What kind of nickname is that?
I won't be able to sleep unless I take a bath.
There's a bathhouse nearby, so you can go there. I won't be able to join you, though.
Oh, that sounds great. I want to come too. How about you, Juan?
You guys go on ahead. I should get going. Well, good night, Morgana.
Bye, On.
Damn it. I need to turn back into a human soon.
Why?
I can't let her get taken by someone else.
I wonder what happens if you actually romance her. Like, does he get super jealous?
Huge bathtubs really are the best. On's missing out.
It's a bit hot, though.
Old guys like it hot for some reason. I'm sure he'll stop eventually. You know, I've been wondering for a while now, but what do you think about On? As a girl, I mean.
She's breathtaking.
Oh, you straight up said it. Well, in her case, her looks totally make up for her overbearing personality.
I'll be sure to share what you've said with On.
Oh, please don't. Seriously?
I really do think On and Ryuji are a good pair.
That aside, we need to hurry and find our next target.
About that, though, is targeting famous people enough? Seeing people's reactions these days has been making me think twice about what we do.
True. Pursuing only what's best in the short term may end up becoming fruitless for us. We need a strategy to appeal to the public.
Oh? Well, what do you got in mind?
Do I look like someone who could come up with such a thing?
I was an idiot for asking.
Yeah.
I'm on offense duty, you know? And Morgana specializes in stuff about that world, so... Still... it's freaking hot! How much do you have to add until you're satisfied, Gramps? I can't stand it anymore!
It's Ryuji.
Let's meet up again early next week. I'll contact everyone.
Ryuji, calm down. Alright.
Did something happen?
Aren't you going to sleep yet? I'll be fine here. Sleep in my studio on occasion, so this is luxurious in comparison. Alright, who's on my phone? Check out these pics. Check out these pictures I took today. Oh, that's so cool. Not bad, right? The steam fogged up his glasses, another of the many charms of eating hot pot, I suppose. Oh man, I keep looking back at this picture. Protag's face is still hilarious. Oh yeah, Yusuke's still Protag's place, right? Don't go making any trouble for him, okay? Of course. I'd like to think I'm not that socially graceless. All I can ask is a warm futon and a traditional Japanese breakfast. That's asking a lot. That's cute. I like that. Alright.
Hey!
No, not the table. I want the TV is what I was thinking of.
Wow!
Oh, I already received the DLC. Is it giving me everything again? Oh, wow, those are all cards. That's actually really handy. Fetch! Okay. I don't know why I didn't have access to that before, but sure.
You have my thanks.
Alright, so what shall we do tonight?
Let's turn in for the night.
Oh, so I can't leave, can I? Gosh darn it. I can't do anything? Fine, I'll sleep.
Well,
you needn't worry about breakfast for me tomorrow. I'll find some grilled fish and miso soup. Alright, let's go to sleep. I don't see why not. Da 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 da. In we go to dreamland. Hey everyone.
The prisoner has returned.
You're in the presence of our master. Stand up straight.
Yes, ma'am.
The bonds that you have reeled in are quite intriguing. In other words, they all have been unfairly labeled by society and are standing up against such fates. Have you noticed? They seem to have influenced you. These picaresque dissidents of society. Deepen your bonds with them.
Interesting thesaurus words there. I don't think I've ever seen those words used before. Picaresque and dissident. Oh, dissidents I've seen, but picaresque, that's quite a word.
Those will become the strength behind your rehabilitation. I look forward to it. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift. May you continue devoting yourself to further rehabilitation.
I feel my bond with Igor growing deeper. Alright, what is this he's giving me? Oh, nice! I get more personas.
Alright.
You now earn XP, you have learned the ability Super Stock. Handy, that's very handy.
It's almost time.
Sunday! Interesting.
You're Sai-san's younger sister, correct?
Wait, why is everyone at school on a Sunday?
May I talk to you for a moment?
Oh, maybe it's like a festival?
Is it about the Phantom Thieves, Akechi-kun?
You're quite perceptive. I was wondering if there were any points in common between Kamoshida's and Madarame's cases. There have been victims, after all. The Phantom Thieves need to be pursued.
You criticize the Phantom Thieves, yet you don't doubt their actual existence.
Oh, you saw that show on TV. Common sense can get in the way at times when many details become logical if I think on the premise that they do exist.
I can't believe I skipped dialogue even in this game.
Is this because my sister told you to do so?
It was just a coincidence.
Why do I get the feeling that you're enjoying this?
You may be right.
Huh?
Phantom thieves that use calling cards and succeed in their crime. As the so-called charismatic detective, it'd be hard for me not to see them as my rivals.
You have such high self-esteem.
You also have such a short tie. Extend it to the belt line.
So the Phantom Thieves are evil and you are just?
Compared to people who manipulate others' hearts as they see fit, I believe I'm on the side of justice. Besides, I'm only using my natural-born talents for the sake of serving the world. Don't you think the same about yourself, too?
Don't you think that's what the Phantom Thieves think?
Oh, that's surprising. So you're just the good girl type of pushover.
He's kind of not wrong at this point.
Oh, looks like it's starting soon. See you later. Give Sai-san my regards.
Why does everyone get on my case?
It's so sad.
It's such a delight to enjoy coffee of this quality.
You could stay until you find a place, you know. I can't promise it'd be comfortable here, though.
Thank you, but I'll return to the dorms. I realized something after talking with everyone last night. Perhaps it's due to my upbringing, but I don't know anything of the world, let alone other people. If I'm to depict people in my art, I need to learn more about them. I must interact with them more.
Right.
I'll return to the dorms and start over by talking with the people closest to me.
I see. Good on you for realizing that yourself.
There's no need to exaggerate. May I come again sometime to enjoy your coffee?
My doors are always open.
He's been through a lot too, from what I've heard. Are you related to him?
Huh? Oh, how would I describe it? We're just acquaintances, not family or anything.
I may be overstepping my bounds, but why did you decide to take him in?
My reason, huh? Probably because he reminds me of my old self.
Aww.
That's all?
You know how it is. Sympathy makes you do stupid things sometimes. Your art instructor, former art instructor, he must have felt something for you too, besides just stealing your talent.
Truth be told, I cannot hate him from the depths of my heart either. I should probably get going.
Hey, you sure about this? The painting, I mean. It'd be a waste to keep here.
Even if I kept it at the dorms, it'd only be met with skepticism. I doubt it would want that. Adding a hint of color to an otherwise ordinary day. I'm sure my mother would have done the same.
Mm-hmm.
I see. I'll hold on to it for you then.
Thank you for the coffee.
I love this, like, kind of crown to the end of Yusuke's
I'll come
story.
again.
Well, not the end, but like the end of like the major arc of his.
Hey!
You finally awake, huh? Caught you at the border with with the rest of us. Where's Yusuke? He wasn't around when I woke up. He must be downstairs.
You up?
You're finally up. You know it's past noon. That kid ended up going back to his dorms. He left the painting before he took off, though, supposedly to thank us for taking care of him. Sayori. It's rare to see a kid acting so graceful these days. This painting's amazing. Not only is the mother stunning, but the expression on her face. The regulars will probably freak out when they see it here. Still, I feel like I've seen it somewhere. It's a bit different from how I remember it, though.
Hey.
Well, if you're out for the day, go on and get dressed. I opened shop hours ago, so go take the cat out somewhere. Don't need to tell me twice. Sunday's a special day. It's the day we have free, and no, there go my plans. Thank you again for letting me stay the night. Apologies for leaving so quietly, but your rest seemed peaceful. After a great deal of inner struggle, I have decided to return to the dormitories. Furthermore, I've entrusted the Sayori to your protector, Sojiro. The painting should no longer exist in reality, but it is truly what my mother painted. I am simply satisfied that we were able to obtain it. And it was all because of you guys. I cannot thank you enough. P.S. I still believe porridge is the best way to end a hot pot. Never can let things go, can he?
Hey, hey!
So, Yusuke went home, huh? Oh well, guess that's best. Yo, just check the fan site. There's a kind of thread there looking for info about burglars using the Phantom Thieves names. Sounds pretty lame to me. Oh, I saw that too. They targeted restaurants, right? I actually found a really interesting post on there. My brother suddenly started acting violent towards everyone. I might end up getting killed at this rate. I wonder if it's because he got caught up with those weird people in Shibuya. You think you meant those burglars he's talking about, the weird people? It may be too soon to assume that. The post said he started spending a bunch of money lately, too. Isn't that kind of suspicious? I wonder how many burglar groups there even are in Shibuya. Dang, this really is starting to get serious. Let's look into it. I thought you'd say that. Although, how exactly will we go about investigating? We'll go to Shibuya in the middle of the night and catch them all red-handed. No way! The police will totally nab us if we were out that late. Plus, it would be bad if the chiefs knew you're out in the middle of the night. If they target restaurants. What if we drew them to LeBlanc? What? There's no way! Who would go after a shop like this? Wouldn't that cause a lot of trouble for Boss? LeBlanc targeted. It seems like a viable plan to me. It's kind of a horrible idea. Well, I don't know. Yep. I mean, you get you're good to get kicked out of LeBlanc if we failed. Oh, I suppose we left the Sayori there as well. I had forgotten. How do you forget something that important? Either way, I don't really want more thieves to be posting about as us in the future. I wish there was some way we could make an example of these ones. At the moment, our lack of info means we'll just have to wait. We can continue searching for more information whenever possible, though. Yeah, I'm gonna try looking for stuff too. Thieves' Den update. Yeah, we gotta do Mementos soon, but this is a free day, so we're gonna have to see. Yeah, we got stuff, like we'll have her, and then I think we have the politician. So I'm gonna try and do these two interactions, and then maybe we'll do Mementos. Honestly, this episode, it's not gonna be the longest I've ever done. I know I'm trying to do longer, but I might wrap this one up a little sooner, just because scheduling wise, I don't want to be doing this too much longer for this week. There's a lot going on this week, but an episode is better than no episode. How you doing, my little guinea pig? If you're in good health, I'd like to do a test on you. I'll give you a special discount on my medicine. Well, what if you get that nosebleed from all that excitement? I could feel I could become closer with Takemi because of the death persona Makoto. And my bond will grow soon. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Head over immediately. You seem to be enjoying this too. Have you gotten used to the taste? Stop by the clinic. Everything's ready. Gosh, she sounds so weird. But whatever. Get these bonds! Okay, that's all for today. If you're feeling okay, you can go home now.
Hello?
Dr. Takemi's clinic of internal medicine. What? Again? That's... well... that ship's already sailed, so... What a pain. You remember that girl from the other day? The chief of staff, Oyamada's patient? Her dad's been bringing her here to be treated, even though I referred them to another hospital. I even told them about the medical error I made. Was it really your fault? They trust you. I'm just a quack, though. The medical error was well documented. Everyone in my field knows about it. They led the development of a new drug for an incurable illness called Crawford-Eden's disease. Although I wasn't the one who administered the medicine, it was the cause of the error. With Crawford and Eden's, certain cells indiscriminately attack other cells throughout the body. When it reaches the muscles, the patient slowly begins to die. There hasn't been much progress made on it, partly because there haven't been many cases of it. I worked with a pharmaceutical company that had reached the final stages of production, but one day I was suddenly removed from my position. That chief of staff, Oyamada, my superior at the time, took over the entire operation. I don't even know if he wanted the glory of developing a new drug or to become rich and famous, but he made a careless mistake and rushed completion so that he could use it on a patient named Miwa. Miwa-chan had a reaction and lapsed into critical condition. The chief panicked and laid the blame on me. Miwa-chan and her family resented me. No matter what I said, I couldn't change how they felt about me. Not too late.
That's fine,
Well,
I guess.
that doesn't matter. The development of the medicine was suspended, so I had no reason to stay at the hospital. At least now I can keep working as a general practitioner on my own terms, with my guinea pig. That's a new medicine I've been trying out on you. The version is in the final stage of testing. It searches for those cells that take offense and destroys them upon detection. That's why it's harmless for people who don't have the disease. Probably. When will it be done? That all depends on how cooperative you are.
Hey.
You better not flake out on me this late in the game. I'm inching closer to the finishing line, but I need you to help reach it. In exchange, I can offer you medicine at a special rate. I'm counting on you, guinea pig. I feel like my bond with Takemi is growing even deeper. We're making good progress with her now. Yeah, fetch, we're at 5 already. Immunization, add support items to the inventory at the clinic.
Alright.
Nothing great, but still handy, I suppose. Now, what should I do about the girl and her dad? Being mean and scaring them hasn't worked. It's been a while since I've had to deal with this kind of nuisance. It's stressing me out. Oh, sorry, that's all I wanted to talk to you about. You can go home now. I feel like we're cooperating in the shady clinical trials increased my guts. By only 1, but still that's something. Need that level up!
Bye.
Okay, thanks for your hard work. Yes. You doing okay, my little guinea pig? Just wanted to check up on you. Also, sorry for the long talk today. I wasn't planning on telling you all that. About me watching? Yeah, you're the first person I've really shared all that with. But it was also a good reminder. This is something I have to do, as the plague. Thanks to you, the drug development is progressing very smoothly. If there are no issues with this latest sample, I think we're right on the edge of finally finishing it. Oh, sorry. Looks like I got a patient. Maybe that girl and her dad came back. I have to go. See you later. Hopefully.
Ah, you're back.
So what do you want to do about our next big target? Well, that's sudden. Well, after the guy said, sitting around doing nothing, just pissing me off. You're talking about Akechi-kun, right? I know how you feel. Ah, that high school detective. He does shut up if we change another person's heart. Perhaps. Definitely. But he did mention that the police are starting to mobilize. Either way, I don't think we should leave Akechi-kun be. This is the perfect time to meet and discuss what strategy should be going forward. Let's gather at the Howdah tomorrow. Yes. Now. More help? The darts place? Oh, the darts place is good, but I want to work on the confidants. I would like to request your help again, but today's speech is a bit different from the others. However, your assistance would be the same. Way up to the task. I feel like my bond with Yoshida will grow stronger soon. Alright, let's do it! Thank you. The truth is, there will be cameras there today. I'm not comfortable with that, but I couldn't decline. In any case, we'll just have to do what we've been doing. Well then, I'll be waiting at the square. The darts place does sound fun.
The most important thing is...
acting not in self-interest, but for the greater good. That is the mindset we politicians must instill in our constituents. Okay, all queued up. Okay, we should be able to get a lot of interesting footage. This is no good tour after all. Advocate an overly optimistic policy only to lure in voters during the election season. That is how No Good Torah thought and operated 20 years ago, making unachievable pledges. This isn't how I saw it going. If you make a promise, you must keep it. If you make a mistake, you must atone for it. These are basic human principles that we have all learned from the youngest of ages. Boring. He's making some pretty good points, don't you think? That's why it's all useless. Seems like they only wanted to get some footage of the old No Good Torah. Very disrespectful. However, I've been distancing myself from that. Do you think I've regained my confidence? I think so. I really do. Like, I love how he sounded in that. Well, I must have if you think so. However, I'll never forget the disgrace I suffered as no good Torah.
Hey.
Can I tell you a story? I mentioned this before, but 20 years ago, I was lucky enough to become a Diet member. However, I wanted to be a politician for all the wrong reasons. I wanted to be in a position of power, and I was obsessed with the glamorous lifestyle. I thought only being popular was the true no good Torah. I truly was no good Torah.
Hey.
I learned from me. Don't let being a member of the Diet be your only goal in life. Voters are much more sensible than we give them credit for. Being ambitious to strive to advance in the political world will change your outlook on life. Yoshida eagerly gave me advice. I felt like my bond with Yoshida is growing deeper. Ciao. Manipulation. Occasionally raise the chance of an enemy giving you a rare item.
All right.
Nice. You've given some good speeches, Mr. Yoshida. Can't believe you lost the last 2 elections. You're Mr. Kuromoto's grandson. That's correct. I'm his grandson, Benzo. Does he know what you're doing, that you're here speaking with me now? I'm aware that you and my grandfather are on bad terms, but that doesn't concern me. There must be a secretary, huh? I hear he's been helping you out a lot lately.
What?
You know about him? My grandfather was recently hospitalized, and you've become the topic of our conversation. I'd like to talk with you again sometime. I learned a lot from your speech today. Wow. Mr. Kuromoto spoke of me. Mashushida. I'm sorry, I have to take care of some business. Let's wrap this up for today. I feel like listening to Yoshida's speech has served to increase your charm. Yes, yes, more. Delicious, delicious. Charm.
Well then, I'll see you again.
Good job. Excellent. Now this might be Mementos Day.
Hi.
Oh, fancy seeing you as well, Mr. A on my briefcase. Fancy seeing you here. Oh right, I guess Sujin is in this direction too. Still, I wouldn't have expected to run into you this time. Perhaps it really is fate. How are you doing? Not bad. Relaxed as always, I see. I've been getting interviewed a lot lately, so I've been wondering how to answer such questions. I see now that there's no need to be so roundabout with my responses. Talking with you helps me realize many things. If it isn't too much trouble, may I speak with you again sometime? I feel like you've already asked that, but okay, sure. Let's talk some more. Hey, I heard from one of my upperclassmen, but apparently there's some kind of weirdo in Kichijoji. Even at a glance, you can supposedly tell right away he's bad news. You live there, don't you? Are you okay? Oh, you mean the old man in Harmony Alley? My parents are talking about him too. Doesn't that just make you wonder? I'm thinking I might try looking for him today. What? Don't do that! Besides, I hear he hides his face. Who knows what he'll do to you if he sees you? You can end up ditched somewhere, I just know it. Did they say Kichijoji? If we ever see someone like that? This sounds like a rumor though, so who knows how much of it you can believe. What do you think, Protag? I'm curious.
Right.
Yeah, if on the off chance he really is a bad guy, we should do something about it. For now, we can just check it out whenever we have time. Another reason to go to Kichijoji. Maybe go to the darts area after all.
How tragic.
Before I realize it, we're halfway through June. This is only a month of the year with no holidays. It's filled with rain, truly a season of hell. I'm exaggerating, you say? You're just all ignorant. After all, what's falling from the sky is acid rain that can melt metal. Ines-kun, let's test your knowledge and imagination. Let's see if I have to look this one up.
Give it a try.
When washing your hair with dissolved copper, your hair color changes. What color do you think it turns? Well, I would guess green. But let's see. Because I don't want to mess this up again. It's too important. And of course I was right, after all that searching.
This is it.
That is correct. By the way, magnesium turns your hair white, and rust will turn your hair red. However, acid rain can melt gold and silver. If you want to dye your hair gold, use bronze coins. Thinking you could save money by skipping a visit to the hair salon? It seems you still don't understand the horror of acid rain. Hey, did you get that question? I wasn't even close. Maybe you're actually smart. I'm kind of surprised. Oh shoot, teacher's glaring at us.
Nice going!
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. Get my nugget of knowledge. London once had acid rain on the level of stomach acid. More than 4,000 people died. Perhaps one day such a deathly rain will fall in Japan. My heart too is overcast, just like the rain that falls from the city. Rain. I'm tired of thinking of witty comments. Yeah, I know, right? Like, life, man. Like, that's me in life. Ooh.
Oh, good. You haven't gone home yet.
Oh, hello, Kawakami.
Nijime-san's looking for you. Could you head to the student council room right away? She says there's no report of a lost item, so she wants you to start filling out some paperwork.
I don't understand.
Well, telling me that isn't going to get you out of this. The student council room is on the 3rd floor, next to the library. Got it?
Sure.
Why am I running errands for a student? I know she's the principal's favorite or whatever.
Nijima's the girl who keeps following you around, right? What could she want?
She probably thinks she's got some dirt on us. What do you think, newspaper girl? The student council room is next to the library on the 3rd floor. What did you do? I guess we're just gonna have to go straight there.
That's interesting.
Student council room next to the library.
Oh, no way.
What are you doing here, sir? Are you Innis-kun? Ah, so you're the one everyone's been talking about. Our president wants a word with you. Don't cause her any trouble, okay? Sure thing. That's in here, right? Yes. This is the student council room. What do we call you here for? This is rather strange. Yeah, I know.
Earlier than expected.
Came right away.
Have a seat. I'll get straight to the point. Mr. Kamoshida and Madarame. Won't you tell me the truth behind the Phantom Thieves incidents? Can't answer that? Oh, of course. There's no way you would admit to such things.
Or I don't know
Have
anything.
a listen.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
Aha.
So you think it's true? We'll be okay if we keep doing this, right?
Oh, I forgot about this completely.
What could all this mean? We screwed up. Was it blackmail? Hypnosis? How do you corner someone into making them confess? Won't you tell me how you did it?
No idea.
You want to say that this doesn't prove anything, don't you? I believe that you three are the Phantom Thieves. Now, what would the police think if they heard my recording? It'd be bad if we're put under police surveillance. There's no telling what'll happen to you, too. If you confess the truth, I don't mind just leaving this between the two of us.
Ha! Right! Oh, yeah, I believe that.
You'll tell me, won't you? That's the same as admitting to it, you know. Go ahead.
Hey, where you at? Taking a leak? Let's meet up at the usual spot to hold our Phantom Thieves meeting.
Oh, you suck! You freaking suck! Maybe quieter.
As loud as always. But his timing's perfect. I'd like everyone else to hear this as well. Won't you take me to your friends? I guess it can't be helped now.
Fetch. I forgot it. Hey, we're gonna have a big Phantom Thieves meeting! It's just, oh my gosh.
Oh. Is that girl a friend of yours?
What the hell?
What's the meaning of this?
I had him lead me here. Ryuji Sakamoto, on Takamaki, and you're Kitagawa-kun, correct? Second year at Kosei High and former pupil of Madarame. I wanted to ask you all about this.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
An extremely similar technique was used for both Kamoshida and Madarame, while those affected by their acts were just coincidentally meeting up.
How could that not raise suspicion?
What do you intend to do? Have you come just to say you're going to report us?
I bet someone told you to find us. The school can't have ties to criminals after all. And yet they turn a blind eye when it comes to suicide and sexual harassment. Those adults are just using you. I feel sorry for you.
Yeah.
I know.
Huh?
That's why I would like to verify the justice you speak of.
What?
I'm the only one who knows about you. If you prove what you're doing is just, I'll erase this.
She wants to make a deal.
Interesting.
There is someone whose heart I'd like you to change.
Who?
So you're not saying it's impossible. However, I cannot tell you that just yet. Let's continue our talk after school tomorrow. On the roof. Assuming you accept my offer, that is.
It's just turning into a real pain.
Yeah. I forgot about this.
You were careless. I don't think you truly understood how high the stakes were. Anything to say, Ryuji?
Why are you singling me out? On got recorded too, you know?
I'm so sorry.
Hey, what should we do? That girl's got dirt on us.
A recording seems to be insufficient evidence, though. And even with that, there's no way they could prove our methods.
Considering who we're dealing with, I think it might be a trap.
Regardless, this guy would be in real trouble. He's on probation after all.
Things would get rough if we didn't have our leader. And I totally don't want to deal with the police.
Then, we have no other choice but to go along with it.
Yes, it's best we agree, at least for the time being. We made a crucial mistake, but not a critical one. We'll just have to recover from here on out.
Yeah, my bad. So, we doing this?
Everyone wants to.
All right, we're meeting on the school rooftop tomorrow, yeah?
What about me? I could always sneak in if necessary.
That'll draw too much attention. You should just wait outside, Yusuke. What could she be scheming?
Maybe it's raining. So I've been pissed. Do we just gotta do what she says? Considering what happened, it seems we have no other choice. I wonder whose heart the student council president would want us to change. Don't matter to me, but there might be a reason behind who she picks, right? I wonder who it is. I'm curious myself. She mentioned how she wanted us to prove our justice, did she not? Yeah, she definitely did. Then there must be some reasoning behind her choice. Please contact me immediately if you find anything out. And don't go picking any fights, okay? Do you understand, Ryuji? Why are you singling me out? I ain't dumb.
Hey!
Be careful. She's a shrewd one. We better be prepared for anything. But it's raining. Wait, is there a crossbar? Didn't check. I need to make sure I keep checking. But it's rainy season. Means charm time. So where's the bathhouse? It's down this way. This way. I went right past it. Man, visiting the bathhouse on a rainy day is the best thing ever. On days of rain or snow, an old man appears at this bathhouse and messes with the water temperature. He made some challenge of his own, called it the hot water challenge. Maybe they'll try to test your guts. Oh, interesting. So you can test your guts now? Is that new? I thought it was a charm thing.
Wow!
This is the bathhouse. Such a secluded area. Alright, the bathhouse can improve your charm, but attending will cause time to pass. The fee to use the bath is 500 yen. Bathroom's particular benefit depends on the day and the weather. Visit from time to time, see what it can do for you. Maybe relaxing in the bathhouse can help boost your charm. Steamy's pretty intense.
What do you want to do?
Can you refresh yourself by 500 yen? Oh yeah, let's do this. It's raining sign. We're gonna get those stat boosts. It's a bit too hot. Should get out before the guy lightheaded. It'd take me 5 minutes. Oh no!
What's up?
Whoa, you're so red. Are you okay? I know I kind of feel good, but don't overdo it. Oh, sweet! Suave it is.
All right.
Your charm is increased from head turning to suave. I have to admit, pushing yourself like that as much is kind of impressive. And little guts too.
Hey.
It'd be nice to head home soon, but can you move? Getting the vapors. I got the vapors. Want some cash? I got a job you could do. Do you know about the Phantom Thieves forum? People say when they get made a request there, it gets granted. Really? That sounds super useful. Come on, pay up. Go on, pay up. You understand the position you're in, right? Ciao.
Hey!
Hey, it's you. Morning. Going to school now? I'm just heading home. The morning sun's too bright. What about your job?
Nope.
I pulled an all-nighter. Journalist Ichiko only works around the clock, do you know? Well, you work hard in your studies. So I haven't actually made her a contract yet, have I? It's kind of weird. She just shows up.
I was thinking you might not show.
So, whose heart do you want us to change?
A mafia boss.
Mafia?
That was
What are
a
you
Yakuza.
talking about?
I'm guessing that's translated to Yakuza, because Yakuza would be like, are you serious?
That's what they call themselves. This group seems to be the cause of the rise in phishing scams. What's worse, once you're in their sights, they won't stop threatening you until they get what they want. They'll force you to take part in their scams, threaten your family, and ultimately destroy your life.
Wow.
Holy shit.
It appears that their victims include some of our students.
No!
They primarily target juveniles.
What's their boss's name?
Nobody knows. The victims are being threatened not to testify. So even the police can't get a grasp of the situation.
It's pretty crap. Dang.
That's where you want us to start?
You should be able to pull it off. If you're really the righteous Phantom Thieves.
Oh, Makoto. You know, it's funny, because, I really have my sights on Makoto, but, now I'm seeing it through, a fresh set of eyes. She's really rubbing me the wrong way right now. They do a really good job of helping her recover from this, but, yeah. Ugh.
Or is Akechi-kun correct when he says you act without justice?
Can't you say something witty back at her?
Something witty.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Their main hub of activity is in Shibuya. That's all the information I have. You have 2 weeks. Once that is passed, I'll submit all the evidence I have to the police and to the school. I hope you don't let me down.
She's learned well.
She really had the upper hand in that exchange.
Don't let me down. Damn it, she was just bossing us around.
Come on, we should get in touch with Yusuke.
Interesting. But we're gonna probably do Mementos first. Because I really need to get that taken care of.
The student council president from Chujin Academy? Are you saying that Makoto was sticking her nose into this phantom thief business?
You never noticed?
Why would Makoto? Bringing up my sister to upset me, are you? It seems there's no limit to your duplicity.
Oh, sure. Whatever you say.
Fine. I'll listen to everything you have to say before I decide the truth of your statements.
I'm so mad.
The Mafia.
Can we really do this?
Either way, we have almost no information on our target. This guy's a crime boss, so I wouldn't be surprised if he had a palace. Still.
Isn't this a prime opportunity for us, though?
How? We're in huge trouble.
Even after we punished an evil man who seemed to be good, the public did not acknowledge us. However, if we take down an actual criminal, let alone a target the police don't have answers for.
Right! That might make people believe in us.
I get it. That means even Akechi will have to acknowledge us as the Phantom Thieves. What do you say, leader?
Let's prove our justice.
Hell yeah! We just gotta do what we always do.
Our time limit is 2 weeks, correct? We can't afford to waste too much time. I'll ask around Kosei and see if there are any victims.
Okay, I know some girls who go to Shibuya pretty often. I'll check with them about it.
All right, and I'm gonna see what I can find on the net. That leaves our school up to you and Morgana. You figured out what to do during the whole Kamoshida thing, right?
Sure.
I'll back you up.
All right, let's get back together at the end of the week once we've got all our info. I'll get in touch with you guys later.
Sounds good.
We're meeting in front of the school tomorrow, right? Don't worry. I'm sure we'll find something new.
Could I have a moment?
Oh yeah, what's up?
Well, I had a yearning to see the Sayuri, so if you're heading homeward, I'll accompany you.
Sure.
The Sayuri. It seems to suit this cafe quite well. I'm glad I chose to leave it here.
I'm glad you did too, Yusuke.
I fear I have found myself in quite a horrible mess.
What are you talking about?
To put it bluntly, I am in need of your assistance. Please, listen to what I must say. Throughout my artistic career, there have been moments I've struggled with particular motifs or techniques. However, each of those struggles did eventually fade. Yet now I find myself in a similar situation, but the more I try to escape it, the worse it becomes. It seems I am trapped in what we in the art world call a slump. Are you aware that I am attending Kosei on an art scholarship?
Ah.
Such coveted grants are not given as charity. I must continually achieve within my field to remain eligible.
That is a problem.
Were I to lose my scholarship, I would likely have no choice but to leave the school as well. In the earlier days of my career, I would exclusively paint what I desired when I desired it. The only goal I had in mind was the pursuit of pure beauty. That goal is what drove me onward. I wanted nothing more than to attain the lustrous allure of the Sayuri in my own work. Yet, what reason do I have now? Holding on to my scholarship? Keeping a roof over my head? Worldly desires are all that spur my brush to move, and the resulting work reflects such impurity of mind. To be honest, I am unsure as to whether I can even call myself an artist anymore.
Yusuke, I understand, but it's been like, what, a month? Come on. You're so tough on yourself.
My apologies. It seems I got somewhat carried away there, but I simply cannot accept this lack of purpose in my work. That is why I am so upset with my own indecision. Such vague ambition is, in essence, a sin of sorts. Though I suppose allowing my young career to come to an end here would be even more sinful. I only wish to create a work I can be genuinely proud of. Just look at the Sayuri, her incandescent figure, alluring gaze. That is the meaning of pure beauty. Yet no matter how hard I try to replicate it, an elegance so sweet remains elusive to me. Why is that, you ask? It is surely because the painter behind the work differs, because the soul differs. But if my estimations are correct, the soul is nothing but another way to speak of the human heart. What, then, is the heart? How does it bring forth such beauty? I must understand. To be perfectly frank, though, I am unsure of how to do so. Would you be able to provide me assistance? You have already brought profound change to my world. Hence, I believe you, of all people, may be able to bring me closer to the truth.
I'd be glad to help.
You would? Wonderful. At the moment, my art teacher has yet to notice any drastic changes in my work, but I cannot hide forever. Impurity of the heart will undoubtedly seep onto an artist's canvas eventually. I must go now. My curfew approaches. I look forward to speaking about this matter again.
Me too. And some of the best confidant expeditions ever. I walked Yusuke to the station. I needed to make sure he was accompanied.
Rain, huh?
I hate the rain. Always brings me down. So I checked online. People over are talking about it. Now that my expert opinion, Idia of Class 2D is guilty. You mean the Idia-kun from our class? Wait, start at the beginning. What's he guilty of? Supposedly he's been spending money left and right recently. Said it's some kind of great part-time job he got. I see. That may very well be worth looking into. Right? Can you try asking him about it on? I don't think he'd be as cautious around a girl. In that case, yeah, I don't mind giving it a try. Although I've rarely talked to Idia-kun before. I'll be counting on you to come back me up if something happens, Protag. Leave it to me. Thanks, that's a huge help. I'm hoping for some great things this time from Takamaki-san's world-class, wonderful acting. Shut it. I hope this will get us even marginally closer to their so-called boss. I'll leave this Idia to you two. Ida to you two. I think it's this I, so it'd be Ida. I'll have high hopes that you're acting as well on. You're both missing the point.
Hey!
Is it true that Ida guy is guilty? Well, I need to dig up some dirt first in the morning. Alright. I would normally, and will absolutely spend the next phase of this day going right back to the freaking bathhouse, because we're going to use it every time it rains until our charm is max. But for now, we are going to be ending tonight's episode. Thank you guys so much for being here today. Thank you so much for joining me on the channel. As always, it's a pleasure having you here. This one went longer than I anticipated, but good stuff, good stuff. Thank you for your patience with the series. It's looking like in every other Saturday is more sustainable, but I'm going to try and up it more. But there's some changes that are going to be coming to the channel soon. It's going to reflect in our Saturdays most likely, but I'll get to all of that in the future. That's stuff to come. But for now, I appreciate you being here and the fact that you keep following this series. Thank you so much, and you know, as the saying goes, but I'm happy to have you here. And until the next video you watch from me, or happy to see me in next, I'll see you there.
Heart in both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide.